Yeah, yeah. Innovation is automatic cause we create. We ain't got time for the hating cause we just motivate. Sitting back, chopping it up with my homeboys. Back to back, talking them facts till we on, boy. Yeah, and we bout our business. We gon' push the culture forward and y'all gon' witness. So relentless, if I said it, I meant it. We just be dropping a simply pod and please don't mix it.
Create, innovate, motivate, create, innovate, motivate, create, innovate, motivate, create.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Trez.
What's up? It's Hayden.
Dev.
We are the Assembly Podcast. Today on the podcast, we talked about lateral networking and making sure you network with those around you so you guys can get on together.
Yep. And then we also talked about award shows. We talked about comparing other artists to previous artists, brought in conversation about marketing. So we went a lot of places, guys, but it's really good. So hope you guys enjoy.
Is it okay for artists to come out 10, 15 years later and basically be the new whatever if they can pull it off and it's good?
See, the thing is, yes, but we can't call it the new so-and-so when that person is still alive, well, performing, putting out music. Like, when Keisha Cole came out and they tried to make her the new Mary J. Blige.
Like,
when Normani is putting out solo stuff and she can dance her tail off and give a full show, and they're like, oh, she's the new Beyonce. You know what I mean? Like, we can't do these things.
Yeah.
So there should be no new anybody. Like, it's okay to, like, see those clear references and things like that. And I feel like it's just naturally going to happen as time goes on. It's just what happens.
Right.
But to title it, this person is the new so-and-so, is so disrespectful to me.
Yeah, I think it's really hard because I think when you look at things from like a consumer and a marketing perspective, I think it's really easy for a lot of people to say that because then it's like, okay, this new artist, cool, what's your music like? And instead of going into, well, it's kind of like hip hop or R&B and it's kind of got these vibes and influenced by this and this and this person and stuff like that. Some people could be like, okay, but if you say, oh yeah, they're like the new whoever, people can be like, okay, I instantly know what kind of vibe.
Because they want to do you like this.
I know. And so so on the one hand, I can see why some people have a tendency to do that. I think because it's really easy to, it's kind of the same way with even, because I used to, for those, I say this, I don't think anyone really knows, but like, I used to run a food truck for like 6.5 years. And a lot of times the most successful menu items that we had were things that took something really familiar and just added a slight twist to it.
Right.
Because then it's automatically something that people can ground to and relate to of, oh, I'm familiar with that. Yeah.
Right.
Because I hate wasting my money on food. Like,
cool.
I want to know that I'm going to like it. So, yeah.
So, but yeah.
Seriously, it's nothing like going to a restaurant and trying something new and now you've wasted money you're still hungry.
So you don't broaden your horizons at all.
Little by little.
Little by little?
Little by little.
I do, and I love eating just
he'll
random.
eat.
I'll eat anything. It's
So
just,
this is an Ant Roach mix. It's pretty tasty. Hayden's like, oh really? Let me try
Let me
that.
try it. Boom.
Some-
no, he's not wrong.
I'm not.
Like at all.
Put some
Like,
honey
I'll
bees-
literally try. If you're just like, hey yo,
Put some
we've
honey
got
Dijon
this
on
thing.
it.
It's
literally
like
disgusting.
it's
him.
like
He's disgusting.
fried eyeballs, and it's pretty lit in this whatever culture, and I'm like, all right, I'm down. Let's give it a shot.
You can swallow
as long
it.
as it's not
He's
like
down.
people, because that's raises some ethical issues.
Yeah.
But this is episode 4. So
By the way,
got you.
thank you guys
yes,
in the middle of nowhere. Shout out to all of y'all because y'all are great and you're beautiful and you're handsome.
yeah. No, but really though, I mean, it's been really
That's
cool.
amazing.
It's been cool to just see people be like, oh yeah, I listened to your podcast the other day. That's pretty awesome. So
That is.
shout outs to you guys. Shout
I didn't
outs to
realize
all
how
the
much I
listeners,
hate hearing
subscribers.
myself talk though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I hate it.
Don't
For
want
sure.
it.
It's
I'm like, I don't anymore. Like I watch.
Hey!
Wait. But I look a little bit, and I
do.
just kind of fast forward now. But the first 2, I watched completely all the way through. This
watch
last
all of
one,
I'm just going to listen to the first few opening seconds from now on.
This last
Because
one, I
can't
was
trust
like, Dev comes in, motherfuckers, what's up? And then he calls the rest of the time.
I just love how it's about trust.
But he
I
is.
can't trust you.
Because like you couldn't give a flying heck earlier.
A flying heck.
Just for like the censorship,
Yeah.
you know?
We're just gonna have to have somebody else just overdub.
Like,
Oh,
I'm
man.
gonna insert
Like
the
on the
clip on when he
Temptations,
said
the
I'm
dub in
never
the
gonna
background.
watch these right over this, and then it's gonna come back now, and I'm gonna be like, remember that time when you said you're never gonna listen?
I feel like
This
this
is
pillow is
crazy.
always somewhere different.
It
And
for
I
sure
like
is.
it. I feel like we should do that also. It should like next time it should be like Ray J's hat. Like it should just be like up here and then like back over there. And then Hayden should have it.
I
or
think
something.
I'm with it.
I'm down with it because
Yeah.
I don't like it right here. I was like, wait, I'm doing me kind of
Yeah.
weird.
Well,
But back to what we were talking about.
yeah.
Little tangent.
Yeah.
A few tangents actually.
Yeah.
So y'all say if the person's alive, then you can't be the new whatever. You just can say you're influenced by that person.
Yeah.
Or have an influence.
Yeah.
Because some people say about your girl Ari Lennox that she's like the new Erykah Badu.
Mhm.
That's so disrespectful.
I
like,
heard
let's-
that. And
like,
I'm
let's
like-
think about when you think about people like that and you say the name, it's beyond the music.
Right.
And it's just like all this young lady did was sing a song. And even though she may have done it well, no, like you just can't. You haven't put in the hours yet.
Yeah, and I think at the end of the day, I mean, this goes back, I think, I think this could kind of be applied to an overall conversation about marketing and even really low key kind of how the industry can operate.
What do you mean? He's 100% right.
joking.
Yeah, I was like, what?
He's
I felt like I know nothing now because I was like, yeah, that's a good idea.
Well, because and bringing that even into a bigger conversation of even genres and even why somebody, because I don't know, have you guys heard the Lil Nas X's EP? Have you heard it?
I love it so much.
Yeah.
I have
it's
not.
fire.
Is it fire?
A star.
I
Yeah.
have faith in my boy.
I do too.
Yeah,
Oh my god!
I'm
I
not
gotta
gonna
listen because I've been waiting. I don't know how I missed it. I follow
And
him
the
and I-
night it dropped,
Yeah, I don't know.
the
You
hashtag
can see
started.
them.
When it dropped?
Lil Nas X is canceled, or Lil Nas X is over.
Wait, the night it dropped
Yes, this whole cancel culture, like you can tell people
For
are sick
what?
of it now, though.
for what?
So it came back. Okay, hold on. Did we get?
Oh my god!
do-
No, fuck that. What happened?
all right. We keep talking about this cancel culture. All right. So they brought up him having the Nicki Minaj fan page.
Okay.
But they brought up old tweets that were within those pages saying, something about Muslim or Islam or I don't know. Then they leaked his nudes and said, oh, he's gay.
What?
Yeah, they went in on mans like the whole night. He was so unbothered.
Oh yeah,
I
I
would
saw
be.
that.
He said, oh, can't believe my news leaked. Stream my E EP.
I love him.
I
That's
know.
real.
He's like one of the best people on Twitter right now.
Seriously.
He really is. If you're not following Lil Nas X on Twitter,
And because like the screenshots that they were posting had different like timestamps and all that kind of stuff, it's like, okay, what's real and what's not. So everybody was
Yeah.
just like, okay, you guys are doing too much. You guys just want to see another black man fail. We're not letting that happen tonight.
Message.
Yeah, and that's what happened. I really like the EP.
me too. I thought, man,
How many
especially
songs on
that
that
song.
joint?
That song with
7.
Cardi is
7.
Yeah,
hard. I love
Yeah.
that shit. Rodeo.
yeah, rodeo.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So I need to give. So
You
this
for
it's
sure.
hard.
Yeah,
All
I really
right,
liked it.
All right, I'm gonna listen the next time.
It's-
If
it-
it's not hard.
It was.
I care as much as he does about everyone else's opinion. He is fire. Like this kid's been fire, and he's gonna continue to be. Fire.
I was just,
I was a
I
little
was like,
worried,
I
I'm
was
not gonna
worried
lie.
because I was like, okay,
Yeah.
what is he gonna do from here? Like, is he like? I just want to
It
know where he's gonna
feel-
go. But I liked him, so I was like, he's probably gonna figure it out because
Yeah, I mean,
He seems cool.
he's just kind of like, he's literally dabbling into all different genres, but it sounds still like him. Like it's
Like
it's does,
a
he did that very
young
well.
current kid,
Yeah.
with those influences.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
just
cool.
kinda
Like,
just
there's
having
like some
fun
that's like,
making
oh, cool.
music.
Here's
Yeah.
some rock in there. Like,
Yeah.
here's some more country. Here's some whatever. And I was like, I don't know. I was pretty.
He
I was
sampled
pretty-
Creed. No,
Yeah,
I think it was Nirvana.
I don't remember.
I can't remember.
So given that, is there any record on there that could potentially be as big as? Well, of course not probably as big, but close.
Well,
In
I don't know. If
proximity.
it's
There's
gonna be
nothing
like.
that's gonna come close.
It's not. Yeah, I mean that's such a like force of nature.
Because you know how Bodak Yellow was like huge, but I feel like Cardi did really well with following up.
Yeah,
But-
Cardi. Yeah.
But honestly,
I think
Old Town
so.
Road
I think-
is such a huge record. There's no other person that could have another hit that's going to be that big in a minute.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
And it doesn't have to, and when I say that, I just mean like, it's still like, because I don't think she had one as big as Bodak Yellow. Did she?
Not until I Like It.
I Like It is as big as or bigger. Or it's close enough.
It's got pretty close, I think. I would love to see, guys, if you guys want to look that up and show us the stats, we're really interested to see which one did better.
But like just something that's on that same trajectory, even if it's like, you know,
Yeah,
gonna go
but it's-
crazy.
it's
But just
Money any good, or was that just like my favorite song?
Money.
Money? I love that
No,
song.
Money-
I literally love it, but I don't
No,
know.
Money-
I don't look at the views.
I think
Money's hot.
I think every song
And that
she's
video is hot.
I think every
Yeah.
song she's dropped for the most part has been hot enough to be like,
Money
okay.
could be this summer's anthem. Like, I don't even care.
Like even the ones she didn't drop were still certified. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, the whole album was really
She
good.
killed it.
Invasion of Privacy was great.
She won Album of the Year last night, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that.
I seen that. I did see that.
In her Cell Dragon Ball Z looking ass outfit.
Yeah.
Right.
I liked it though.
I just love her, man.
I do
Yeah,
too.
I ain't gonna lie, like
Yeah.
I'm not on the bandwagon because at first I was just like everybody's on the bandwagon. I really wanted to step back and just see what was gonna happen.
Yeah.
I liked it, but I didn't want to just be like, you know what I'm saying? But like, I don't see how you. I don't see how you can't like her.
I support
I don't.
everybody from my city. Well, just about.
Ah.
So as you're talking, I'm like looking, trying to see like where Lil Nas X like album. Okay, they put it in alternative.
Perfect.
Okay.
That's where they put it at. I was trying to find it.
Yeah, where they put it.
and
That's a really interesting question.
they-
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, where
I
would
mean-
you put it? And they put it in alternative. And
Alternative,
he's number
yeah,
3
I
on
think that's-
alternative, and he's number like 11 on our charts. So
Wow.
I ain't gonna lie. I
Shout
probably
out to
thought.
Lil Nas X, man.
I thought
That's good.
I kind of thought, and this probably will grow a little bit, but I kind of thought he'll be a little higher just based on the one song because it's so big. I thought
He's projected to still be
he'll
number
be-
one on
okay,
Billboard.
Okay,
He
I thought
is.
so.
He beat out Taylor Swift again.
Hold on, the charts came out today.
Wait, he beat her in album sales.
No, for on singles.
Oh yeah, that's
He
still
beat-
rocking.
yeah,
Yeah,
he-
that's still
yeah.
rocking.
Yeah. So no album sales. I don't know. I mean, I don't think Taylor
Yeah.
Swift has dropped her album yet.
I'm
so.
just looking right here. He's
Like,
Yeah.
he hindered so many people from being number one. Like, Post Malone's Wow. Like,
they really hate him. They probably really hate him. They probably.
He's interesting because he's like, yeah, I'm an industry plant. What are you gonna do about it? Like, it's like
That's why I
he's
like
so
him, bro.
funny.
He's so like sarcastic, but he doesn't care
no
with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So here's what I want to ask you guys' opinion on.
Okay.
Because I don't know. There are award shows that have these committees that vote for the winner.
Correct.
Mhm.
There are other award shows where it's fan voted.
Mm-hmm.
Some award shows have a combination of both, where most are from a committee and then 1 or 2 are fan voted. What do you respect more, or do you respect them equally, or which would you prefer?
I like when they're mixed. I like when you have, because the committee normally is people that, you know, hopefully, whichever one you're talking about, like there are people that are in that community, whatever that is, and people that have put in time, put in work, and they have that catalog to represent themselves. So they have say so, like they need to have something to say based on what they've done and what they've accomplished. But also, it's like the people matter. That's who we do all of this for. People, we do all this for the consumer. So they matter too. So I think I like when they have like, you know, the People's Choice, or, you know, like a few just categories where the fans vote and it happens. So that way you can kind of see
Yeah.
a mixture. Like, because sometimes what the people may like is maybe not what we like in the industry. You know, so it's like it's good to have to see that balance. But if it is the same, then you kind of see, okay, we're on the same page.
Yeah.
But then when we're like total different, it's like,
Yeah.
okay, we're not seeing what the people really see.
I
Yeah.
think having a balance is good, and I think that's
Yeah.
why there's a need for so many different types of awards
Yeah.
and award shows.
Yeah, I agree.
And there's even some awards that are based on numbers, like statistics and charts,
Right.
like because I know,
We need those too.
yeah, because I
need a
mean I know
balance.
because recently Cardi B won an ASCAP award for Songwriter of the Year,
That's
and
right.
people were upset about that.
It's like
But
you can't argue the facts.
No,
Like,
she was literally the top grossing ASCAP songwriter. Like she was. Like
she
that's
had
a
the
stat.
most co-writes. Like she had so many songs.
Yeah.
that she had
everywhere.
co-written
She's
that were on
everywhere.
the charts
Yeah.
for several weeks. Like
Yeah. Like it's based on ASCAP's own data for collecting
People are
royalties,
thinking
and she
like
was the top
they're
person
just like
collecting
okay, but
royalties
they're like
from
these.
ASCAP. There you
But
go.
how good is these
award.
songs? That's what they're thinking. Like, are these songs like compared to like
But
this
that's not
song?
the award.
Exactly.
Right,
That's not what that award is.
right.
But that's how they immediately go to that versus just sitting back and saying, "Well, dang, she did do her thing." People
Yeah,
just want to
well,
hate.
People do, and I think it's one of those things to where I think people have a different, I think, opinion and a viewpoint about what awards are and should be. Because even if you look at some of the most talented singers and musicians, whatever, they're not necessarily the people who are
always winning awards.
getting on them charts.
Normally
Yeah.
not. Actually,
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying? But I think that there should be awards that recognize those people for sure because that is important to recognize.
Yeah.
But there's also awards for the people that are selling the most and who are doing, what I'm saying, that people really like. Because at the end of the day, maybe one of the best like musicians ever who's doing like some real intense progressive jazz sort of stuff. It's like not really everybody's going to be bumping that at their summer cookout,
Right.
which is like,
I'm not doing
and
that.
again, I mean, that's
And
not,
I like jazz. I'll listen to
No.
the new releases or whatever. I'm not playing at the cookout.
yeah, exactly. And so it's different. It's for a different purpose. And it's
That
a
cookout is
different,
trash. Yo.
Oh my
I
god.
would love to see
That
Like,
cookout is garbage.
The meat,
Wow,
the
that
meat
is
is not
nice.
seasoned.
Garbage.
Like that's like
It's not even cooked
like-
all the way through.
it's like Crystal Light instead of Kool-Aid or something. Like, even though I want keto and Crystal Light's been my life right now. I ain't gonna lie, it's saved me. But yeah,
But no, but I think it's important, and I think that's why people understanding the different awards again, because
and how they've gotten to that. Decision, yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like it's a different process than billboards are gonna be different process than the Grammys, than the People's Choice,
well, we
than
need
the
one that kind of like none of them. They all do their own things, which maybe this is how it has to be. But like, if there was one that kind of did all of them in one,
That like weighted like
Did
okay, this is
everything.
what the fans said. This is what the committee said.
yeah.
this is what the stats said. This is like if they could do
How-
that. I don't know. It'll be long and
That
big.
would be
and
such an undertaking
it'll
for
be
anyone
crazy.
trying to do that. Like, hats off to you, whoever wants to try and do that and put that together.
That should be a thing, though. I know it can happen. It's just gonna be. It has to be real.
It's just tough because it's like, how do you, like, what are the parameters? You know what I'm saying? How do you agree?
You gotta figure it out.
Especially like with award deadlines and then all that math. Just
Yeah, plus it's like there's just so many awards. It's like I think adding another one would kind of be like,
We
all
need
right.
to get rid of some of them and combine some shit. Like it just be too much going on. All of the CMAs, all the B's. It's like, God,
like
dang.
for me it doesn't make sense, and maybe I'm ignorant. The Billboard Awards don't make 100% sense to me because how do you have nominees when you just like know what the charts were? Like there are
Yeah,
stats.
that's
They just
for
be
that.
winners, like-
I'll agree with you on that one. It's just like the
Why do we
charts
have
are the charts,
nominees?
y'all. Like it's
Because you at least want to be recognized. It's like I was a nominee. Like
guess.
I was.
Slack.
I was-
I don't. Just like how YouTube.
I gotta
like,
go
when
through
you
this.
get your million.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
nominee for a million. It's like no,
No.
they have the subscribers send them a plaque with their name on it.
there you
Keep
go.
it moving. Like
Yeah,
you
you're right.
It doesn't make sense to me.
Or have a little
Yes.
party
Money,
for them.
man.
With them, they can bring their plaques
A
and
little
take
party.
pictures. Like that would be really cool, but like I'm not attending that. Like
No.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Something Tyler Perry touched on last night, and he said,
Oh yeah, man. That's
yeah, it was great, how he said there's so many people who want a seat at the table, and he decided to make his own.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
sometimes that's what you have to do.
Boss talk.
Yeah,
And
that was a really inspiring speech.
and that's what bothers
You
me
seen it?
about,
Hmm?
You seen it?
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't watch it live. I saw it on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
But
with black music, they want these awards and accolades from these big name awards or establishments, whatever the case
Mhm.
is. But then we have our own. Like we have the Image Awards, we have the BET Awards, we have the Soul Train Awards and stuff like that. And you pay them dust. You disrespect them,
Correct.
and you don't understand that these are your own people, working hard to make sure that we have that visibility and that we are acknowledged for the hard work that we do. And I think people miss that a lot. I think people miss what's right in front of them a lot of times.
They want the validation from other places, like you said, but we have it right here.
Yeah, you know?
It's a lot of people disown. Like people get on, they don't even come to the BET Awards. They don't even come to these other awards that people, our forefathers put before us. So you know what I'm saying?
Low at forefathers.
Yeah, I was about to say forefathers.
Forefathers.
Fourscore and
but the people that came before us, you know what I mean, like that put in that hard work to get to that point.
No, but yeah,
and it's just like we don't care. Like we get on, it's like, all right, forget y'all. I'm going to be over here with the Grammys, and it's like you can do that, but don't forget about us over here.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, I mean that's. Yeah, I don't have as much to speak on that. I mean, we're just being real. Just because, like, I think it would be like low key a little disrespectful if I was like, yes, as you know, I don't know. Like,
right on, my brother.
All I can say is like,
I respect.
Yep, like I'm with like.
I love Hayden, man. I love Hayden.
I just, yeah, I don't know.
I like it.
That's my boy right there.
You know. Yeah, I mean, but again, I'm just like, essentially what I'm trying to say is like, I'm not black, so I'm not trying to speak.
I got you.
To a black experience that I don't have. So,
message.
Yes.
That's another topic too.
That's a
one day.
whole
Just
other
go back
topic.
and tell me what I said was another topic, and then
right,
we're gonna go down those.
Yeah, eventually,
because that is another topic.
Nah, is it?
It is.
Okay.
Like the fact that people in our own communities don't support one another, but there are so many elements to that, and it's just like, you know, the black experience doesn't, you know, so it's just like it's
so funny back there.
Because you don't black people don't get anything. Blah blah blah. Literally, when black people come together,
you
to
find
give
something
other black
that
people something.
you find
Then
something
you're
wrong
like,
with it.
well,
You disrespect
blah,
it.
blah, blah. This
You
is
call
not
it the
doing good.
EBT awards.
Listen.
You know, like,
Wow.
It's too much. Y'all keep. I don't want to bring that up.
Like, what
I'll
does
bring
it have
this
to
up
look
off.
like for you to be like, wow, this is good? Like, get behind the BT awards because guess what? You're not doing anything else. Like,
And the awards are not bad.
Yeah,
like it's actually not bad.
No, that was
Real
a great
life,
award show.
yeah.
I feel
Be-
like BT gets crapped on so much.
But sometimes,
It's like,
it'd be a little stuff like you be hearing a full conversation with like the back office team. Like, wait, what? Why is the camera still rolling? Like,
Okay, remember when BET had rebranded and they were like, BET, we got y'all.
Right.
I was like, all right. I was like, y'all going too far.
it's like you have to get.
and then it's just a lot of stuff with BET. It's like how they edit cussing is like
Oh, they don't. They gave up because Regina Hall. Listen,
oh, the motherfucker, the guy.
Regina
I'm
Hall
like,
was
what?
up there last night letting them fly.
Was she?
Yes. Man, they couldn't catch us. They could not.
Yo, it's just little stuff like that to add to it, but still overall, people are just we gotta do better, man. We
But-
gotta do better.
So aside from, you know, just the black community, I feel the same way just about other creatives in general, and how a lot of times creatives are always trying to reach up the ladder and find somebody to pull them up instead of reaching around them and expanding
Yo,
in order to grow.
Insecure. What's her name?
You know,
What's her name?
Issa Rae.
She said something about that when
Yes,
she was.
lateral networking.
I love that. I was like, she was like, network with your people, like that.
and that's that, you know, like, and that's
I
why
was
I keep
like-
saying, use what you have, use what's in front of
and
you.
that's I see that a lot, and I see that a lot from artists and from people who it's like, you know, oh well, you know, they're just trying to get a feature from somebody else who's like bigger, but like won't like sort of fuck with you or whoever, and it's like
not cool.
It's the thing is, a lot of people who have become, in fact, I would dare say most people who become successful in this industry, they came up from connections of people that they were at in their level, and they all kind of grow together.
Yep.
You know, and I think it's really, that's better because look, the people like us right here, even a lot of our viewers watching this, it's like we're going to be the future of this industry that we're going into. You know what I'm saying? There's somebody who's watching this right now, maybe, hopefully.
No, they are. We got to speak.
There you go. Speaking it. That, you know, is interning at some label or some publishing company or something, and that person is going to be like a senior executive someday and is going to be running shit. You know, like I've heard so many stories of people who got opportunities because they were just really nice to an intern one time who later was able to get them an opportunity because they kind of did their own thing and they rose up. I hear that so often, and I see it too, and it's really cool because when the people who are on your level start winning, start succeeding, and you're working with those people, you can all build each other up.
And it's only a matter of time for you. Like when Rico was talking about like how it was like him and like Sierra and like who else did he? Whoever. It was like about 5 or 6 of them that was working together in Atlanta. You know, like they was using the same car, like helping each other, recording and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was just like, and then they all started to make it. And I was even listening to
I see that with like the comedians these days. Like
speaking of comedians, I was about to really mention Samuel Jackson. He was talking about like him and Denzel and what's the other guy from was it Othello?
I don't remember who was in it.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Okay.
Fishburne.
Oh, yeah.
Is that right?
Fishburne.
Him. Like they were all like in the same class, and then he said, Denzel got this role, then he got this role, then I got the role. Like they were all at this going to the same place, auditioning for the same stuff, like hanging out with each other. And like when you, like we talked about this before, like you are the sum of the people that are around you. Like you said, like the 5 people that you hang out with the most.
Yep.
And like
I will bring that up very often.
And if we use that with lateral networking and we just network with the people that we see, like come on, man.
Yeah, I was saying like the people who go viral on Instagram and all that kind of stuff, like they'll be in Virginia, go viral, and then they'll keep it going. But they're like, okay, I want something more, and they'll be like, okay, I want to move to LA, and then they'll make an online friend who's also viral, be like, well, I'm trying to move to LA too. Okay, we'll be roommates, and now they got these high quality videos. Now they hosting red carpets. Now they getting movie roles.
I love seeing. That's what I love seeing.
I love it too.
I love. That's what
I do like that community that I've been
like,
seeing.
We see people go from like whatever to the red carpet. We see it so much in our generation. It's like
and the thing is I think people, and that's the thing. I think people just get really. I think impatient. I think people are just so just trying to just get on. You know what I'm saying?
It's instant gratification. It's like because that's just our generation.
And like, because I've seen it. I've seen people who, even that I know who have, they'll just be trying to get, or they'll just get one little thing, and then suddenly it's like, oh nope, I'm better than you now. And it's just like, nah. And the thing is like that's not a sustainable attitude.
That's Nashville's problem, and I'm sure it's problems other places, but we see it firsthand here. People get a little recognition, and it's like, nah, I can't fuck with you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
it's
like, dang, bro, you last
week. And then they're just quick to just bounce to Atlanta.
Oh, true.
You know what I'm saying?
And no offense to the people that go to Atlanta that, you probably should go. But some people just go for the wrong reasons.
That's the thing. It's not about going to Atlanta. It's about going to Atlanta for the wrong reasons.
Right.
That's what I would say. Because it's like, and then, I don't know, because I've even seen people I've seen this happen. They'll go to Atlanta and they're in Atlanta now, so it's too good for Nashville.
Same thing with LA. They do it just to stunt, and I'm like, okay, now you're broke, and now you're coming back.
Yes,
cool story.
Now you're literally on your way back.
I'm telling you, I almost did it when I was in college. I was a sophomore in college, and I was like, bro, I'm tired of this shit. I'm about to go to LA, and my dream's gonna come true. And like, I started looking at those damn prices. And I was like, shit, who I'm moving with? Because I'm going by myself, and I'm about to just meet some people. Yo, what's up, bro? No. So I'm like, I cannot afford this.
And that's the thing for me. Like, I feel like here in Nashville, it's really starting. Like, we've got,
bro, it's happening.
It is happening. And like, there's this people, and like, I'm seeing all different people on our same level, just slowly leveling up little bit by bit. And it's just like, because honestly, like, that's really the main reason why I'm here and I'm staying here is because of that, and because I'm like, I really, it's really inspiring. It's really good to see, and I'm like, yo, man. Cool. Like, we've got such a good group of people that, and like, we're all starting to like work together more, and we're all starting to like build each other up, because that's the thing. It's like, you never know. Oh yeah, my homie so-and-so who had this happen now has this opportunity, or this person got this deal. So now, like, if we're all collaborating and writing together, you can get a song that you co-wrote that gets cut by this person. And, and it's those little things that just keep little bit by bit. And that's, to me, I love seeing like good people who are like, just solid people who you just really fuck with that are just coming
Succeeding,
up and just
like,
succeeding
yeah.
and I see it from every little thing and that's the thing too. I think we've got even unilaterally more of just like networking and stuff, like celebrating our successes, like celebrating other people's successes that are like on your level.
Right.
Because guess what? That doesn't take away from your success.
That's what I was about to say. People feel like just because like people don't want to help people, they don't want to give to people because they feel like, well, dang, like they gonna take my shine. Like my success does not stop your success. Like we can be successful together. It's just the crabs in the bucket mentality. And it's like we shouldn't have that, especially not in this industry. Like we should help each other because the more you do that, the better environment you make, and the better environment you make for everybody else that's coming up behind you. Because if we just think about the people that's coming behind us more than we care about what we're doing, and if we thought like that, we would constantly help each other out. Because the more we help each other, the more we'll be able to help the generation that's coming.
It's true.
Exactly. Yeah, and I think that's something that at the end of the day, I think there's definitely something to be said of. Certain people, if they're out for themselves, they can get, I feel like, some momentary success and stuff like that. But I genuinely feel like the people that really stick around and really last are the people that it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, don't be supportive and like fuck with your people. You know what I'm saying?
Seriously, I look at like older artists and I think it's great to see them still hang out and talk to each other. Like who comes to mind is like Gladys Knight, Shaka Khan, Patti LaBelle, all them. Yeah. Like they have like this friendship, sisterhood type of thing. Yeah. I would hate to be older in this industry and not have any friends because I, disrespected people along the way or I somehow cut them, in order to get myself ahead. I would hate that.
Dang, I kind of think one of our greats was like that, but I ain't gonna say it. Nope.
I will talk about
R.I.P.
that.
That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna. Nope. Don't you dare whisper her name to me. Her? Who?
Oh.
Who would you say? I didn't even hear what you said. Nope. I'm not getting struck down. She's not about to haunt me. All right.
Wow. All right. Cool. Well.
Anyways,
I'm pussy.
I am. It's like it's kind of like how I, even from like a business standpoint, because in business it's all about who you know. Like people always.
Nope.
She had friends, maybe not as many as she could have. I'm sorry.
You're fine. I'm glad for you.
See, I'm saying support. Like,
I got you. But it's like even from like a business standpoint. From like the class that I've taken, the things that people tell me, it's always like, listen, the people that you're shaking hands with, the people that you're walking by every day in school, you never, ever, 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 ever know. And even if you're doing it for the most selfish reason of all, it's like, you need to watch your back. Like, remember the steps that you've taken, not just where you're trying to get to. Because it's like, for me with my like film or photography or like web design or whatever, I'm just like, why would I'm going to continue to reach up for people who are like, hey, I'm above you. Like, I know more. I'm like, okay, I need mentorship from you. Yeah. I don't need you to just pull me, like, along. Correct. I need you to teach me things. But the people next to me, I'm like, okay, how can I help this? How can I do that? It doesn't cost me anything or, like, take any of my time because they're the ones who are willing to take a chance on you. Yeah. And so it's like you guys all took a chance on my film from seeing just a little that I've done. You're like, yeah, go ahead. Let's do it. Yeah. And it's like there are people who wouldn't even bat an eye at half the crap that I've done, and I've like put my heart and soul in it. But you guys are like, we see you, like we get it. So and it's just like it's like necessary. And if you don't do that for yourself, you're messing up because those are even if you make it above those people, those are the people that are going to consume your product or the people who are going to like be getting that coin in your pocket. Like they're gonna be the reason that you have coins. Yeah. And if you screw that up, they're not gonna want to help you anymore.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I'm gonna take a quick second to just speak on and brag on you for a sec, Allie.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Just cause like the reason why like you're awesome and I fuck with you so much is because you're constantly literally every time we come in here, every episode, she's like trying to get the lighting better. She's trying to get this better. She's trying to every little thing.
She
and
doesn't stay complacent
Mm-mm.
in what she's doing. She's constantly trying to get better and
Yeah.
do better.
And that's the thing. And like, that's not to mention you're just like a fire person, an individual. So
Yes, super fire.
shout out to you, Allie. All of our listeners and subscribers, I know you don't get to see her, but she is definitely like, we wouldn't be able to have this podcast without her for sure.
Correct.
And so she definitely deserves the shout out and the praise. So
Flowers.
want to take,
Flowers.
Yep. So,
Like, because some people could fire me for my lighting off the spot. Like, they'd be like, you're done. You're not even good. And you guys are like, we'll do better next week. I'm like, thanks.
Yes.
I will do better.
Because we're just doing.
we're just
all
figuring
doing.
this out,
We're figuring
man.
this out
Yeah,
together
that's
and coming
the
up
thing.
together.
But and see, that's the great thing. It's like going back, even in music, it's like that's what we're all like. We were all starting out like we didn't know what the fuck we were doing.
Yep.
Now we do somewhat, a little bit.
Yeah, we do.
And we're still learning more and more. Like there's stuff I just continue to learn more every day.
If you
and I'm
keep
just like,
that
oh, that's how
mentality
this
of
works.
learning,
Like, yeah.
Like you can always learn. Like I said, I was watching. I keep bringing this up, but I was watching Samuel Jackson talk, and they asked him like, "Do you ever stop learning? You've been in the industry so long. You've been doing this." He's like, "I learn something new every day."
You
And I
have
literally
to.
don't think people lie. I used to think people were like, "No, you didn't. You didn't learn anything." But like even in this position where we've been in this studio working, I learn something all the time from Hayden, and he tells me he learns from me. It's
do.
like we've been together for how many years? Like what else are we learning? But we keep learning stuff.
Yeah.
When we meet somebody else and you learn something, and you meet somebody else, it's like
Yeah.
you're learning something every day. My son teaches me stuff, and he's just about to turn 2.
Trez taught me how to make new friends. Like seriously, I was all about the
Thanks,
no new friends thing. Like I was just about who I got is who I got. That's it.
Day ones.
But this is a really nice guy, so it's just like man, one of the best things that ever happened. I have to say that.
And I think and that's really good. I think that being open to it's tough. You gotta be selective and careful
Correct.
of those new friends, but that's always good. And that's the thing. Like you never know who's gonna come in your life and gonna teach you something new and is gonna give you that different perspective, and that's really great.
Yeah.
And I think that's how again to me I just say just every day just constantly just try to learn something or just try to grow or try to be better. And we're not every day isn't perfect and stuff like that, but for me, like I just try to just every single day to just be better than I was yesterday, even if it's just like in the smallest little way or something.
You get the energy you give.
Yeah.
That's why I always try to keep a good and positive energy. Even when things are going wrong or like things are just crazy, I'm just like, let's stay positive. Let's stay positive. Speak positivity. Be positive. The people around you are positive, and then like it helps you when there's times when you really can't be positive. It's like because sometimes you do gotta like just sit in that. If you don't feel good, if you got negativity going on, and you just need a moment. Take that moment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like other than that, like just surround yourself with people that can uplift you. But you also have to be able to encourage yourself. You gotta be able to tell yourself
You're right, because something I read, I forgot who said it, but it's like you can't fall subject to your mind. Like have your mind work for you.
Yeah.
And that's why, at work they're like, Dev, you're such a glasses half full type of guy. I'm like, wow, if only you really knew what I was thinking. But I'm saying this out loud because this is what I want to be the reality. And the more I say it, the more I'm listening to myself. And that's how I'm conducting, how I'm acting in this space.
It does. And something that, I
don't know what it is. It's like
this is a great moment. I'm really,
It's right. You see it? Nail's like, right. All right, bro.
Oh, right here.
I gotta get you, bro.
Don't touch me.
Get you right, bro. Black. I got it, bro.
Cool. Well,
thank you.
I think this is probably Hayden's hair.
That's probably correct.
That is Hayden's hair.
Yo, it gets everywhere, man.
This man's hair is everywhere.
It's like I'm like a dog. Like my hair will just end up. You're just like how it'll just be like, oh, yeah, that's Hayden's hair. Like you spend maybe like 5 minutes for me, and you'll just be
fly away.
Yeah, you'll just like find like how is a piece of Hayden's hair like in my pocket? Like it'll just happen.
It's like this. Like we had
my
this
hair's,
carpet that like
sentient.
kind of shed a little bit, so we got rid of it. And like and this was at our old place. I still find pieces of this damn carpet at our new place. I'm like, this damn carpet is just hotness. I might just be like,
That's my hair.
where's this come from?
That's my hair.
That is your hair.
It is my hair.
It was on my shoe when I got
Like,
home. like 2 times ago.
Yep.
And I was just like, why is Hayden tearing my house? And he's never been here.
I'm telling you.
Look,
he's
my hair.
He's planting seeds.
Gabe's making connections.
That's right.
He's gonna live on forever through his hair. Looks like we're wrapping it up, fellas. Y'all ever seen that Dave Chappelle episode of Wrap It Up? If y'all haven't, just Google Dave Chappelle Wrap It Up.
I'm
All right, everybody, no one's seen it. Google it, and it's gonna change your life. Okay. But anybody have final words?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like we should probably do something to try to tie this together. Or are we just not? Are we just gonna be like, nope?
Nah, fuck that.
All right, cool.
No, I'm just playing. I mean, I think we said a lot of good stuff. I think they get it. What?
Do your best.
Yep.
Mm,
Basically, just work with everyone until you get to the Grammys.
Your best.
That's
Boom.
right. That's it. I think they'll do it.
I think that's great. Thank you everybody who's been rocking with us. Be sure again to like, subscribe, rate us because we're
Comment.
now. Yep. So we're on iTunes podcast app. We're
Oh,
there.
really?
Yep. We're on Spotify.
Let's go.
We're on Stitcher,
Let's go.
TuneIn, SoundCloud. Like
We on everything,
a lot.
bro. We legit out here. in
We
these
coming
streets.
up.
You feel me? Like follow us on Instagram,
Yep.
on Twitter, Facebook,
Facebook.
everywhere.
Yep, we're
you know?
at the Assembly Pod, all lowercase, all one word, everywhere. So,
Yes.
thank you guys so much, to everybody who's been rocking with us and rocking with our episodes. We really appreciate y'all. This has been crazy. It's been cool just to think that I literally ran into somebody this past weekend who was just like, "Oh yeah, I've been watching your podcast." I'm just like, "Bro, I haven't seen you in like years, but thanks." Like,
Very nice.
so
Yes.
shout outs to you guys. But
Cool, y'all.
yep,
We appreciate y'all, man. And until next time, create, innovate, motivate. We out.
boom.
Innovate, motivate, create, innovate, motivate, create.
Drop.